Alright, hello people, welcome in. So, it has been a long time coming for this. I played the demo for this game last year, and it occurred to me the other week that, the full version of the game had been out for a while, and I did receive a message back from my friend Piotr Bunkowski when he released it. He sent me a Steam key for this, so I was like, alright, yep, I'll claim it and do it soon. And then fast forwards to, what is it now? I think it was November that he released it, so I think it's been about 7 months now. But, you know, better late than never. So, yeah, we're going to be playing the full version today. Or tonight. Depending on your time zone. For me, it's nighttime. But, yeah, without too much flubbing around, let's get to it. So, yeah. For those who don't know, the creator of this game, Piotr Bunkowski, was an old friend from the Hades Productions team that I was helping out to make Slender Anxiety. Mostly did model work there, including the Slender Man model. But yeah, he did tell me about this game back then that he was developing, kind of like a tank shooter style zombie survival game. But yeah, again, played the demo for the last year, although I have forgotten a lot of the details, but I do remember a couple of things that I brought up. So we'll see what's changed since then. Okay, so we have advanced dialogue, skip typing animations, skip interlude. No. Okay. Family, routine, the rat race. Everything lost its meaning when a mysterious chemical compound leaked from one of the nearby laboratories on the edge of town. Today this event is known as the Leak. Susan Rivers' driver, chaos consumed the streets and crept into the lives of everyone. Over time, the people who had been exposed to chemicals for too long turned into monsters. Vast, ruthless creatures, driven only by instinct. Those who could have long since fled. The lucky ones hid in bunkers, some built by themselves, and others hidden deep in archival plants of the city. The unlucky ones are slowly dying, or worse. For a while, we could live like this, but we've all waited for a miracle. One that never came. My job is to protect the survivors who are still trying to lead a normal life in this bunker. And from what I remember, just quickly, the art style I do like. It's kind of like, he's taken images and put like a filter on them that makes them look very old schooly and polygonal. And he's done that for the zombies in the game as well. Keep watch around the perimeter, allowing the others to sleep soundly. My only companions are fluorescent lights and guns. Okay. Yep. Okay. Eat or eat a cake. Okay. Stay away from the train line. They're coming from there. Okay. Able to start from the beginning of the stage. Good. Okay. Nothing at the barricade tonight, so I decided to check the perimeter. I guess just one thing I would say about the tutorial is that it is a lot of text to throw at a player. Like I would probably, like if I was to design a tutorial, I would not only give the players the prompts to do things, but I would kind of give them targets to use them on. For example, like give them targets to hit like a small wall to kick down, just for example. Yeah, just things that came to me as I was going through that. But yeah. There was nothing at the barricade tonight, so I decided to check the perimeter. Need to make sure that the fence still has the power. I got the power! Otherwise, we'd be overrun by now. I've heard that soldiers are expected to arrive here in a couple of hours to evacuate us. Unfortunately for me, it's not now, and my old rifle is barely working. Masked mutant, threat low, speed slow, health slow. Buying a gas mask with just one filter wasn't such a good idea. And Switchblade, tough guy who didn't believe in the league, now he's one of them. Local football player. Local football stars that wanted to finish the match for the fans. The league cut the game short during the halftime. Yep. So I think he mentioned it was in one of his dev videos that it was him and his brother that did the acting for these. Oh. Let me just go. There we are. Okay. Hid in the forest to avoid the hordes, but day by day their attacks are getting stronger. The problems don't end there. Most of our equipment and weapons were destroyed. Something must have happened during the last attack, because the bunker's systems are malfunctioning. I have to hold them off and see what the issue is. Okay, so you can kick while reloading. I was trying to think of what the use case for it would be, but that makes sense. Press E instead of R there. It's just that it'll be harder to see while you're reloading.
Hej, to ja.
It's me.
Tak, wiem, dawno się nie słyszeliśmy.
Been a long time since we last talked.
Wiem, że minęło kilka lat od ostatniej produkcji, ale zdecydowałem się wrócić do interesu.
Decided to get back in building.
Zbieram ekipę do kolejnego projektu. Wiem, że ostatnim razem nasze wizje artystyczne nieco się różniły, ale może spróbowalibyśmy popracować nad czymś innym? Jak za dawnych czasów, co? Mhm. Tak. Jasne. Rozumiem. Dobra, dzięki. Do usłyszenia. Pierdolę. Nie zrobię tak samo.
Yeah, I forgot if I forgot whether that was part of the background lore for the game or if that was just some behind the scenes, like Piotr telling the story of the behind the scenes of One Rotten Earth. Generator is barely working. Every system goes down for exactly 60 seconds. So do all the traps and defenses. It's a matter of minutes before I'll have to face the entire horde. I need to hold them off for as long as it takes. Of course, it had to rain. I fucked up my leg a few days ago. Hopefully those bandages will hold in this drizzle. I can't run. I hope the cavalry is on its way. Hey Jay, how's it going?
Siema mordo, ogólnie sprawdziłem ten twój prototyp, który mi wysłałeś i muszę być szczery. Kompletnie się. Korzystasz tylko z jednej broni, poziomy są w większości takie same, poza drobnymi zmianami wizualnymi i różnicą wrogów. Wszystko wygląda amatorsko, trzeba zmienić mechaniki, podmienić bronię, dodać dodatkowe kolizje, zrobić...
School's pretty chill, so taking the easy road. Nice. I've been pretty good. It's been a somewhat less busy week this week, so yeah. Good after the big week I had last week. They went through the fence, but I managed to hold most of them off. Did I watch Oz versus Para? I didn't really follow the soccer or sports in general. They went through the fence, but I managed to hold most of them off. Gave me time to build a flimsy barricade. No, it won't work in the long run, but it'll have to do for now. It's my last point of defense, so I synced its sensors with my phone. I can check how long it'll hold. My rifle refused to work. I didn't have time to fix it. I dug up the revolver from the rest of the supplies. Need to hold on. If this barricade falls, everyone will die. Ah, yeah. Ammo is unlimited. Drinking is currently impossible. Bullets won't penetrate the enemies. Right, yeah. Since I noticed that some of the rifle bullets would penetrate the enemies, so you could potentially hit multiple of them at once with one bullet. It's a very unique art style. Yeah, it's it was so from what I saw in the behind the scenes, the developer and his brother did like the body acting and did put a filter over it for the zombies, so they come out looking more polygonal. It definitely feels like a very retro art style, which I appreciate. Okay, new mutation, hammered husband. Threaten, moderate speed, normal, health, normal. Typical Polish husband. He thought that he was prepared, but the rest of the family proved him wrong. Died a few days after the leak. Yeah. Okay, so 2 shots for those guys. Three shots for that. Alright.
Od ostatniej premiery minęły lata. Nie zapewnia to już stałych funduszy.
Doesn't give me
Zrozum,
much
że
room.
twórcy niezależni robią różne projekty, ale nie każdy wbija się w mainstream.
Not
Nic na to
everyone
nie
breaks
poradzę.
into the mainstream.
Jestem w
I can't
trakcie
help it.
tworzenia czegoś nowego. Mam kontakty
Tak,
do dawnych
tak,
wydawców.
to
Na
jest
pewno
fajne.
przyjmą nowe IP. Koniec końców ostatni projekt był przecież hiciorem. Zaufaj mi, damy radę.
I was able to reroute the power to the old trapdoors near the barricades. Those were our first means of defense, but soon we found out that the threat is bigger than we could have imagined. They're in such a poor state that I have to reroute the power after every use. I'll have to wait until it's safe before I do so. At least I'll be able to do something if they overwhelm me. Okay. So that's kind of like a instant kill. Can only use this ability once per level. You damage anyone, a hit marker will show up. Let you know when you can do so, okay? Okay, 3 shots through that. Okay, 4 shots for you. 3 shots for you. Alright. Managed to construct simple sensors from all the scrap that was left behind. Will let me know where they are coming from. They get close, the sensors should light up. I'm out of ideas, so this will have to do. Initial reports about mutants seem to be wrong. I have a feeling they're getting faster. Numbers in the lower left corner display the status of your sensors. They're green, you are safe. Mutants are almost at the barricade when numbers turn yellow. They'll also start blinking. They turn red, it means you're being attacked. Okay. Always spawn at barricade 3, 1 and 2 are on your left, and 3 and 4 on the right. Okay. So this is 4, this is 3, this is 2, this is 1. Nope. Whew. Does get harder.
wszystko na green screenie.
Do everything on a
Animacje w
green
zasadzie tworzą się
screen.
same.
Animations
Nie
all
będziemy
kind of
musieli
make
się z
sense.
tym jebać, ani płacić milionów złotych lub dolarów grafikom. Poza tym, od czego są strony royalty free? Wersja beta wkrótce będzie kompletna. Wyślę ją do wydawcy.
Yeah, I think this was like kind of a behind the scenes of what went into the development of the game. Mm. 4, 1. Right. Currently working on a prototype of a new project. One organized 3D action visual novel seconds. Sounds cliche. Don't like some. Need anything, let me know.
Wydaje mi się, że nadal nie przepracowałem przeszłości. Minęły lata, odkąd skończyłem z game devem przez porażkę z tym ambitnym tytułem, o którym tyle opowiadałem. Nie wiem, to chyba wciąż w pewien sposób boli. Pierwsza gra była sukcesem. Otworzyło nam to wiele drzwi, kontaktów, eventów. Przejechaliśmy cały kraj, promując niezależną grę stworzoną w małym mieście. Wydaliśmy tysiące złotych na ten jeden nowy tytuł. Na coś, co na stałe zaznaczy naszą pozycję na mapie gier niezależnych. Byliśmy kilka zagadek od ukończenia projektu. Potem zaczęły się problemy.
And the problem started. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like, I feel like some of it is definitely like dramatized, but it like exaggerated a bit, but I think it is like the behind the scenes story of how the game was developed. Still coming from the tree line. Have to get back there. Like, that's my theory on what it was. Managed to grab some painkillers from a dead body near the fence. They have a lot of side effects, but it's better than nothing. As long as they keep me going. Damn. We left a lot of people to die when we closed the doors. Yeah, I think, I think the demo ended before this level last time. When we played it. Okay. Tunnel vision and spatial disorientation. Use them only if you have to. You can do so only once per level. That's alright. We're gamers. Nope. Never mind. Hey, try again, try again. Hang on to what's up. Alright. We managed to survive. We recovered just as it was getting dire.
Kłótnie, zmiany na ostatnią chwilę, próba
Arguments,
wpłynięcia
last
na
minute changes, trying to
zaakceptowane
influence
mechaniki,
already approved
dodawanie
mechanics,
czegoś bez
setting something
konsultacji.
without consultation.
Mimo bycia głową
Despite
projektu
being ahead
wymagano
of the
ode mnie
project, impossible
rzeczy
things were
niemożliwych.
demanded from me.
Więcej aktorów,
More actors,
lokacji,
locations,
zawartości,
content.
kreatywne różnice.
Creative differences, I guess
Chyba
that's
tak
what
to
it's
się
called.
nazywa.
It's getting out of hand. I'm all alone on the surface. Don't know how long I can fight. Come on and get a snap out of it. The military will be here soon. Just need to survive a little bit longer and we'll find a new home. I don't know about that one, buddy. New mutation, office right. Threat moderate, speed normal, health high. Honey was more important than weird weather outside. Cracking the window open was the last task on the list. Oh good, mate. How have you been? How is Kingdom Hearts going? Oh. Okay. These football players are deadly. Okay, good. Survived. Finish the story recording on Thursday night. Nice.
Byliśmy tak blisko.
Please.
Czy przerosły nas
Did we
ambicje?
outgrow our ambitions?
3 zagadki.
3 puzzles.
Tylko tyle
That was
wystarczyło,
all it took to
by
try to
spróbować
change the
odmienić
fate of
los
Soul.
nas wszystkich. Teraz jest okej.
It's okay now.
Zaczynam coś
I'm
nowego.
starting on something
Na
new
własną rękę.
on my own. I'm sure it
pewno
will
się
work
uda.
out. Where? Okay. Surviving. Hey man, I played 2 of your prototypes and went through the pitch deck. Unfortunately, it didn't meet the standards of the company. The whole thing looks very amateurish. The gameplay is barely there. The game is stiff and lacks any major replayability. You don't fit into any trends. The review department rejected you practically at the start. I'll be honest, today's market looks different than it did those 7 years ago. Thousands of hours into but you weren't. It is able to. Oh. Okay. We thought to read the rule of that in time. But yeah, I got the point of that at least. They're everywhere. Guess that's it. No more buying time. No rescue. Just gotta take as much of them to the grave as I can. My barricade is almost torn to shreds. On the other hand, I found a few high caliber bullets. Thankfully, they fit the revolver just fine. Should be able to hit these bastards even harder. Funny, I used to play a lot of video games before all of this happened. Double damage was always a good thing. If I was in a game right now, that would definitely be marked by a red outline on the revolver or something. Okay. I see. Mutation broken-hearted. Beat slow. Health high. Guitar player. Broken-hearted guitar player who was fortunate enough to play his last serenade near the crowded train station. Okay. Okay, let's retry that. So they come from 4 first, assuming that's the same every time. I survived that one.
Wyciek. Co za kurwa
Lake,
głupia nazwa
what
dla
a stupid
apokalipsy.
fucking
Co ja
name
sobie
for the
myślałem?
apocalypse. What was
Kurwa.
that?
Jak mogę zoptymalizować to gówno? To ledwo chodzi.
Barely runs it all. Yeah. Oh. Okay, so the red marker indicates when you get a critical shot. Oh, I did not mean to use that there. Okay, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Good. Alright.
Słuchajcie, nie jestem w stanie wam zapłacić.
Not able to
Nie dostałem umowy
pay.
wydawniczej.
Didn't get the publishing deal.
Tak, wiem. Według umowy pieniądze miały być wysłane od razu po ukończeniu projektu. Co masz na myśli? Czekaj, kurwa, o czym ty mówisz? Jaki pozew?
Lawsuit. This world isn't even real. See that now. No survivors, no town, no bunker, no apocalypse. I'm a pawn in someone else's hands, and I almost served my purpose. Yep. Debug enabled. Play tutorial 6. Reloading animation missing. DevTools add shotgun. Double barrel shotgun added. May cause problems. Animations missing. Good for crowd control. DevTools shotgun unlimited ammo. Ammo is unlimited. DevTools enable K. Cooking is now available. DevTools enable heartbeat. Heartbeat enabled. The enemy is about to attack. You'll hear your heart race. Enable pills. Healing is now available. It works the same way as before. 60 seconds as always, that's all I can do for you. You'll stay here forever. I can't take it anymore. I'm sorry. You were supposed to be rescued, but I can't even save myself. Oh. It survived. What do you want to make? Set wolf on this guy to ramp station. Around the play every.
Miejże kurwa trochę godności.
Have some fucking dignity. Based. Reject AI. Okay. Whew. Okay, so the behind the scenes is also part of the game's story. Ah, almost made it. That was so close. Um, yeah, that one was bad. I got cornered. Into this side. Okay, I made it. That's fine. Okay, got there. New mutation. Oh boy. The game world is falling apart. Code. Find a way out. World is dying. You're just a line of code. Find a... Okay, he's here. He's here. This world is dying. You're just a line of code. Find a way out. Oh no. Don't do it, man. You've got so much to live for. No. Data retrieval completed. Data corrupted. The rescue never came. Okay, credits. Piotr Bunkowski. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Trouble dead. Habit husband, local football player, and survivor. Special thanks. Oh, I'm in the credits. Well, what can I say except you're welcome? But yeah, seriously, man. Well fucking done, bro. I loved it. Love that you were able to complete it. And yeah, I think I did find it really interesting that you were kind of sort of breaking the fourth wall a little bit with the story of the quote-unquote behind the scenes bleeding into the game's world. So because the dev kind of lost hope and gave up, the player character wasn't able to escape. Help never arrived for them because dev never got the help that they needed. But yeah. Go check out Piotr Bunkowski. And One Rotten Oath on Steam. Yeah. Looks like there's still plenty more achievements to get, so let's find out what we can do. What else can we do? Okay. Forgot where I said the extras were. So there must be another way to do this then. Because it says we'll find a way out. Wonder if there's a way to kind of glitch out of bounds. Oh. Well. Going for that sweet speedrun, I say. If you skip the... if you skip the things, okay. Alright. Access them from the play submenu. Okay, play submenu. Gotta find that. Okay, here we are. Extras. Behind the scenes. Let's check it out. Hey there. Piotr here, you've made it. You've beaten the game. Since you're here, I'll show you how we pulled it off. So let's start from the beginning. It'll take a while. If you don't feel like going through it now, skip to the sequence, space Y, and come back later. You followed me for a while, you know I disappeared for 5 years. After the successful first project and the cancelled second one, I hit the wall. Okay, so trip to Yugoslavia and Purgatorium. After I parted way with Hades Productions due to creative differences, thought I couldn't do it anymore. Like there's no way I can create something on my own. I was certain that everything I did just wasn't good enough. Became depressed and decided to step down from game dev entirely. That changed a few years later when I got a job as a video game reviewer. Surprised with the games that small teams were making. One day on my way home, I thought that I can't wait any longer. If not now, then when? I wrote the script and gave it an 8. One oath to wither. Soon enough, I noticed that it doesn't really fit and changed it to one rotten oath. Since, you know, zombies, mutants, etc. Dusted off cameras from the Purgatorium era and started tinkering. Had a rough idea of what I wanted to do. Bought a huge green screen, unrolled it for our 42-meter squared apartment and got to work. Wanted to do most of the work myself since I wasn't sure if I could really pull it off. Couldn't play all the mutants by myself though. Asked my brother, yeah. His brother Powell, if he wants to... Powell? He wants to play a few enemy types as well. He was totally into that idea and agreed instantly. Yeah. As you can see here. That's how mutants were made. We traded shits, tore a few of them apart, and did some weird shit in green screen and drowned in fake blood. Back then I thought I couldn't record everything and put it in the engine without any problems. Oh boy, was I wrong. It's worth noting that I worked in Unity before. I did some C# things and small scale projects, but I decided to go with Gdevelop to see how much I could get out of it. It's easy to use, so development won't be complicated. Right? Turns out that Gdevelop only supports one video per scene. I had to render the videos as image sequences and cut them off frame by frame in order for it to work. What's even more interesting, enemy sprites are in 640 by 360 resolution. Stages are rendered in HD, every enemy has 4 animations: walking, attacking, taking damage, and dealing damage. Basic enemy is made out of around 240 frames. Jeez. Eventually I used a cutout filter on sprites. Since fake blood wasn't visible in game, I also went with 1080p resolution on everything, but the game would simply crash. So we finally had an alpha version of the game, but I wasn't really feeling it yet. At that point, you could only move left and right while shooting at the enemies. It was a good start, so I decided to improve on it further. That way I managed to add free roam sequences around the bunker, which gave some variability. Weapons were the next step. Borrowed my father's airsoft gun and used a few of my own replicas. Initially, players were supposed to use a .22 pistol, but eventually ditched it. Wouldn't be so powerful and reload animations didn't feel right. I also thought about adding an automatic shotgun, but it was so overpowered they had to eventually scrap it. Yeah, I can imagine why. Finally, I settled on a rifle, revolver, and a double-barrel shotgun. Those guns felt natural in this type of scenario. After that was done, I had to figure out how to tell a story, so went with visual novel segments since they weren't draining so much resources and they were easy to optimize. Makes sense. They also felt like a good choice for FMV sequences. They needed backgrounds on the main character. Photos for the visual novel segments were shot at all military terrains in Poland. Ooh, interesting. FMVs were recorded in Poland. I'm not gonna try and pronounce those because I'll probably butcher them. What's interesting, I wanted to use them for different projects back in 2019. Unfortunately, it didn't work as expected, but I still had those photos. Since I couldn't afford a professional actor, I decided to play the developer and survive myself. Used old clothes for my wardrobe. Some of them were actually too big for me. Had to use hair clips so that I could wear that black shirt. Also managed to buy an actual old gas mask that was used in Poland back in the day. MP4 Bulldog. Sound design was next on our list. Entire soundtrack was composed by Olga Lewinska. She improvised all of the tracks on a Kurzweil piano. Kurzweil. She looked at screenshots and let herself go. Everything was recorded in one shot to keep all those emotions. Side note, Olga also drew a few UI/UX elements. Nice! This for mutants sets me coughing into the mic literally. I was healing from pneumonia and decided that it was the best time for recording. Well... I'll say you went that extra mile. For believability. Call it a method acting, barely survived that, but it was worth it. Everybody who were working on the project recorded voiceovers for the FMVs as well. Although one player said that I would sound like the average dad in front of the bathroom mirror if I pay it. When about 40% of the game was done, I released one Rotten Earth public preview on itch to gather feedback. Players told us a lot of good things. We saw a lot of playthrough and it felt like we're creating something unique here. They brought up a few things there. Players noticed that if they run out of ammo, they'd either have to run away or take the hit to keep enemies in sight. That's why I decided to implement kicking. Yeah. Recording it was quite problematic. Had to stand on my right leg and move the left one around on the tripod. Okay. Had to fake a kick and keep my balance so that I wouldn't fall on the entire setup in front of me. I see. Fun fact. Bug kicking in the barricade section led to working trapdoors. Lack of healing items was also an issue for casual players. Since lithium was a big part of the story, it felt natural to use it. Ah, I see. I didn't notice that before. But, when he was putting all of the pills into that cupboard, so those were lithium pills. Okay. First I programmed it so that it gave players 25% of their health back. During QA phase, my friends pointed out that lithium shouldn't heal, but make you drowsy instead. Settled on fully healing the players, but leaving them with tunnel vision and sudden quick turns. When that was done, I decided to... Oh, okay, so that's what was happening. Like, I noticed that, I was, that my vision would occasionally go dark when I was moving, and I'd be facing away from where I thought enemies were. or that, like, that they disappeared from my view. So that was an effect of the pills. Okay. Didn't pick up on that. I'm not sure if you put it in the description, but I think either way I missed it. Anyway, good to know that that was actually an intended mechanic of the pills. Okay. When that was done, decided to release a proper demo version and focus on the full game. Focused on breaking the fourth wall. Yep, since that's what I was going for from the start. FMVs overlapping with the gameplay, distorted sequences, slowed down music, uneasy set pieces, and so on. Did you know that in the last sequence, you can see fragments of the actual code I used in the game? I figured that's what it was. Keen eyes will definitely catch a lot of development references. So at first I wanted to have two main endings. After the final FMV sequences where you get stabbed, you would be able to shoot at the mysterious assailant. If you'd shoot, Dev was supposed to survive. The survivor in game would be deleted. Failing to shoot would result in the ending that you normally see in game. I thought about it for a while, and in the end it didn't really feel right with the Dev to have a happy ending. I wanted it to have a deeper meaning. I know the final ending might be cliche, but it felt right to me. You know, it's like killing your old self that you hate. Felt like I started over as a Dev, like I escaped my demons that kept me behind all those years. Okay, that's a more positive way of looking at it than I did, I suppose. Hopefully you felt that as you played. If not, that's fine too. Here's a way I'm glad you tagged along for this journey. I mean, you could have played a lot of different games, yet you gave One Rotten Oath a chance, and that means the world to me. There's a lot of things I could talk about here, but I think I covered the most important aspects of the development. If you have any questions, hit me up on my socials. I'll gladly talk about it more. I don't know what future holds, but hopefully more and more FMVs. Yeah, I'll have to give a trip to Yugoslavia a try. I'm not sure if I played it back in the day, but I'll definitely look at giving it a go. If you could review on the Steam page and share the game further, I'd be super grateful. I'll remember to do that for every indie title. It's a bit hard for us out there, but you probably know that already. Anyway, thanks for being here, and have a good one. As for the future One Rotten Oath, she has to rebuild what's left. She has to rebuild what's left. Ooh, okay. The Lost Level. Wait. I can't click on that yet. Alright. There's probably some way that I have to unlock it. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, as I said before, well done, mate. You did really well on this, and I do appreciate all of the effort that you put into creating it. Love the art style. Even though I'm not a huge fan, not like super big on shooters, I think this is pretty simple to pick up at least. And obviously I'm always down to support a friend in the indie dev scene. even though I kind of haven't really finished a full-on major project on my own yet. But yeah, I'll definitely look forward to seeing more from you in the future, and I'll definitely have to give a trip to Yugoslavia a try as well at some point. Let me see. Okay, it is on Steam. Let me just actually... Oh, I have to open the store. Oh shit. 70 cents. Well, I mean, might as well. Let me get it. Uh, mm, okay. Yeah, I'll definitely play that at some point over the next few weeks. A trip to Yugoslavia Director's Cut. And let me check out. You can, if you can't afford to buy Rotten Oath on Steam, it's currently available for about $7 Australian. You can always download the demo and give it a try, see if it's your vibe. And if not, well, I guess that's fine as well. Obviously, not every game will appeal to everyone. But yeah, if you would be if you would be willing to give it a try, I'm sure it will make both myself and Piotr very happy. But yeah, that is where we're going to wrap up with One Rotten Oath for now. And we will probably end off the YouTube segment for One Rotten Earth. We'll end the YouTube stream just to cut it cleanly, and not sure what I'll play. Maybe some Reaper. But yeah. So bye for now, YouTube viewers, and we will. If you want to keep an eye on the channel, we should be back in a few minutes with some Reaper. But yeah. Let me just end off the YouTube stream for now. And I might take a quick break to go to the toilet. We will be right back.